Boom, people. People, this is the boy Bruce here in a story. You know what I mean, people? Yeah, people, I want to talk about some mom. The way they feed their baby from the baby was even in our belly. You know what I mean, people? Even some of the father, the food, the kind of food they give their child. You know what I mean, people? If some of the kids are the big so and they tall so. You know what I mean, people? But I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute. You know what I mean? But if you want to follow me on YouTube, my YouTube name is Superfit Brucey. Brucey is spelled Broocy. You know what I mean, people? If you want to follow me on Instagram, people, my Instagram name is Brucey. Brucey is spelled Broocy. You know what I mean, people? So, boom, people. Let's jump this video right now because this is going to be cool and this is going to be nice. You know what I mean? Because I'm talking about something, the way the people are feeding their kids. You know what I mean? They're feeding the kids the wrong way. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, I'm telling this story right now. Some of the mothers, you know what I mean? They're pregnant, you know. And then the people, you see, when you're pregnant, mothers, you mean to change the way you eat. You know what I mean? You need to change the way you drink. You know what I mean? You mean to change the way you talk. You don't say certain thing. You don't do certain thing. If you use to smoke, you don't smoke no more. You stop certain kind of lifestyle. You know what I mean? People, that can say you have somebody inside of you. You know what I mean? And you want the best for that child. You know what I mean? People, let me tell you something. You see your body, the Bible says your body is a temper. And you have to treat it like a temper. You know what I mean? And what you eat, what you eat, people, that's the way you treat the temper. You know what I mean? Your body is not a building. You know what I mean? You can't treat the body a certain way. You know what I mean? You have to look after it. You are what you eat. You know what I mean, people? So some of the mothers, they're not to cook no more. Some of the fathers not to cook no more. You know what I mean? They send their kids, they want to go to McDonald's and go to KFC and then go and get pizza and then get this and then get that. You know what I mean? But people, you must learn how to cook. You know what I mean, people? You have to learn how to cook. You know what I mean? Mothers, you mean to give your daughters or your son the breast milk. You must feed them from your breast. You know what I mean? When they're born and come in this beautiful world. You know what I mean? And then you see what happen. But a lot of mothers don't like to give the kids the breast milk. You know what I mean? Because they said their breast gonna be saggy and their breast gonna be soft. No. Your breast is gonna be soft. If you even don't give them the milk, and the milk in there and the milk, okay, the breast get big, and then when milk gone, the breast gets saggy still. But what you have to do, when you breastfeed the child, you can go to the gym and you can do a bit of chest exercise and tighten the chest like mine. You know what I mean? Boy, my chest tight, you know. You know what I mean, people? So I tell people, this is the way it go. People, it's always a way to do things and to get things right in your life. People, you know, people also, you need to you boil a sweet potato or you boil an Irish potato and you put some spinach in there, you crush it up and you feed it with the baby. You don't go to the shop and buy all the toxin food what they've been selling in the supermarket and give to the child. You have to give the child a chance in his life from the day you get pregnant. You have to change the way you eat. And when the baby come into the world, you have to feed the baby the way you want the baby to. Yo, you see when I'm telling you something, you see when I eat, people, all is selling my body tingling. You know, I know. You know why I know? Because I make it happy. This is where you have to make your child eat, people. Yeah, people, you see, years ago, I didn't know all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because, you see, at school, they teach us the wrong way. They teach us the wrong kind of education. You know what I mean, people? And that's why God didn't want me to get the toxin education. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't get the master. I didn't get the degree. You know what I mean? Because God didn't want me to get it. But God knew He was going to rise me up later on for me to teach me to understand the universe. You know what I mean? I will send everything come where you want me to get into my head. You know what I mean, people? That's the way it go, people. You know what I mean? You have to change the way you eat and change the way you do things. Them run the dedication, bad people. A lot of people, they got their big brain, you know. Then they ain't got no common sense. And they have their master and they have their degree. They think they know everything. You know what I mean? And they want to talk to people down. You know what I mean, people, and look on people a certain way. But people, no make nobody treat a certain way because them brighter than you and they have this. You're better than them and you're smarter than them. You know what I mean? Because you're right. You got loads of common sense. You see me? People, I got big common sense. You know what I mean? And me have God with me to take me the right way. You know what I mean? So people don't worry about people. So people just ignorant and stupid as well. You know what I mean? Because them think they got this and they got them think they better than you. No, nobody no better than you. That's the way it go, people. You know what I mean, people? Let me tell you about the food life. People, you have to eat the food what God put on earth for us. People, stop from eating meat. You know, let me tell you why. You see, me not eat meat, you know? Me not like it. You know, nothing for me. You know, and people, you see the animal, everything they feed the animal with, people, you are eating it. Every injection they give the animal, all these kind of chemical they inject the animal, I mean, see somebody they call them big, so, my God. Somebody they call them shape better than the way some of the human being, the way they call them cut up, the body cut up, you know what I mean, like them live weight. You know what I mean, people, this kind of thing is wrong. So people, you need to learn about your food, what you are eating, and they try to understand what you are going in your body. You know what I mean? And what even the water is toxin as well. You know what I mean? Because fluoride in the food, fluoride in the toothpaste, fluoride in the water. People, everything you are eating, they got fluoride in it. You know what I mean? People, you need to understand this kind of thing. But some people don't understand it. And when they try to explain it to them, they get mad with you. You know what I mean? People, you see me, all I'm telling you right now, you don't have to buy it. Do your research and find out, and you might come back and say, Bruce, well done. You're right. You know what I mean, people? This is the way you have to do your thing, people. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. You see, the milk powder, when the mother then give their child the milk powder, yo, all kind of chemical and put into that milk powder, you know? You know what I mean? It's crazy, people. You know, and you see, let me tell you something, people. You see the protein? That's part of the reason why I don't take protein, the artificial protein. You know what I mean, people? Because I don't know what they put in there. They tell you, and the label said that's in there, and that's in there, and that's in there. But me not trust them. You know what I mean, people? Because they want to wipe people out. You know what I mean, people? I'm telling people. And you see the artificial protein, people, it damage your kidney. People, it damage your kidney. A lot of people do not know this kind of thing, especially young boy them. You know what I mean? If you keep taking it and not drinking enough water, it will finish your kidney, both of them. Both of your kidney will finish. You know what I mean? So be careful what you are doing with yourself. Cook your protein. You have to learn how to cook, people. And if you learn how to cook, people, you go a long way in life. And your body will look completely different. You know what I mean? And if you are going to the gym and you're training and you want to look a certain way, you know what I mean? Do natural protein. Your body might take longer for it to get the way you want it to be. You know what I mean? But take natural protein. Cook your protein. Eat the food. Because when you cook your food, you know what's in the food. You know what I mean? When you go and buy food and buy this all crazy food, you don't know what's in it. You know what I mean, people? So people, you have to do this kind of thing. You have to change the way you live your life. People, you have to live your life for you and God. You know what I mean, people? So mothers, take my foolish advice. Stop from giving your child the milk powder. Give the kids the breast milk. You know what I mean, people? People tell you guys before. From the day you're born, they're controlling you. They're controlling you by the food you're eating and the water you are drinking. People, you need to understand. People, you see, a lot of people don't understand what's going on in the world. A lot of people are living in the dark. But people come to the real world where I am living with God. You know what I mean? God will show you everything. You know, people, even some of the Christian people, them laugh as well. You know what I mean? Because they get so clues up with the government and what the government depend. You know what I mean? People come with God in the right way. Don't listen to everything what them say on the news and on TV. No, they're full of lie until it be a lie. You know, and people mistake again, come with God. And when you come with God, you see different vibes in your life. People, your life will change forever. In a massive way, people. You know what I mean, people? So this people yo, people, this I mentioned exercise as well. Exercise and the way you eat may help you to look after your temper. You know what I mean, people? Exercise make all the cells tingling in the body. You know what I mean, people? When you exercise, you're putting your body under pressure in a way. And you have to put your body under pressure for your body to change. You know what I mean, people? And your mind to change, people. This is the way you have to go and do your things, people. This is the only way, people. This is the only way. Let me tell you something, people. As I said to people, a lot of people think today have their education. You know what I mean? People, let me tell you something. You see, you are you. Me are me. So don't try to change me to be like you. Because you will never ever get me to be like you. You know what I mean, people? Because I don't want to be like you. I told you guys before, me not copy people. You see, God make all of us. And He give us free will to do whatever we want to do in life. You know what I mean, people? So a lot of people like to want people to be like them. Just like some of the mothers and some of the fathers. They want their kids to come and be like them. You know what I mean? That's how they grow them certain way. People, leave your child, make your child be themselves. Make your child come with God to be who they want to be. You know what I mean? Don't stress them out. You know what I mean, people? That's the way you have to do your thing, people. You have to live your life different. And you have to live your life for you and God That's the way it go, people. You know what I mean, people. When we run down the people, the people who go on like them, they have them big brain and they go on like them better than people. People go on, you have a big brain. Stop from going like you better than people. Be simple. God do simple thing. You know what I mean, people. Don't show off. Cause your big brain is nothing. Cause you know no common sense. Your common sense gone to the window. Have big brain and have no common sense, you're a fool. Everything you know, you read it on paper. Everything you know, you only know it by paper. Me not have to go on paper, me not have to go on TV. People have to take away all the computer and all the newspaper and all the TV out of the universe. Me happy because God sent all the connection to make me know what's going on. Same way, people, this is the way God love me. You know what I mean, people? And I love God. You know what I mean, people? And people, you need to try to love God and come with God. And when you come with God, you see a different vibes in your life in a massive way when God rises you up. You know what I mean? God rises up a lot of Christian people, but then they're on one level. People, me there cloud 9, I flex right now, me and God. I move on now. Me be up there. You know what I mean, people? And that's why me I get it. Because I'm be up there with God. You know what I mean? You got them, some people up on the middle shelf and they must struggle. But then still have the negativity inside of them. People need the negative talk and stop from tell people this and tell people that. You know what I mean, people? When people trying to help people, you need to get help. And people trying to help you, take it. You know what I mean, people? That's the way it go, people. You know what I mean, people, as I say to you, you will never ever get me to be like you because we are all different people. Everybody in the universe is different. Everybody think different. You know what I mean? Even a twin, could you believe it? They have different fingerprint. 2 different people. So stop and run people down and tell people that kind of crazy stuff. Stop it, people. Live good. Live with love. Live with peace. Live with kindness. And live with God in your heart. And you see what happens. Everything just change. You know what I mean, people? Remember run it by you one more time, the mothers. Mothers, stop from give your children the milk powder or the baby milk them call and sell in the shop. Some of them depend on the shelf for 6 months. You know what I mean? And you to go buy yo, give your baby the breast milk. Maybe the baby get the breast milk and make the baby healthy. And even you know when you give kids breast milk, they come then get brighter at school as well. You know what I mean? And get smarter. You know what I mean, people, as I say to you, from the day you're born, they might try to kill you. By the food you eat and the stuff you drink. Yo, they say the world is mad. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people who go like they have this big brain. You know, no brain, because you know, no common sense. Your common sense gone through the window. You know what I mean? You can't read anything, of course, but you're fool. Yo, that's the way it go, people. God is good, people. And when you know God is good, you will just humble. Humble yourself. Be nice to people. Stop looking at people think them fool. No, people not fool. People just in a different dimension from you. We are all in a different dimension. Because we are all different. That's, you need to get it. Yo, people, I could go on, but I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? So, all the people who shared my video, all the people who watched my video, people, appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean, people? Yeah, people, just keep supporting the thing and keep sharing the video and keep sending out the message. You know what I mean? People, have a beautiful Wednesday. You know what I mean? May God boom, people. I'm out of here, people. Have a wonderful day.